What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Catan day. My current ranking is this. I'm at 1900. I think I lost a game when off camera. But I'm currently 14 in Colorado. So going for number one. It's going to take a little bit of time. That's the world. Okay, yeah, so let's see. We got quite a few people ahead of us. Let's see how today's games go. And yeah, let's get right into it. Oop. I should turn this off so that there's not double audio. Okay, we are playing drop. And taking a look at the board, we're seeing low sheep. 9, 5, 10 and 8, 5, 10 are pretty similar spots, so I'm kind of guessing he's going to play something that goes with that, maybe 6, 4, 3. Yeah, 6, 4, 3. If he goes 6, 4, 3, I'll go 8, 5, 10 into 9, 6, 10. That feels pretty good. Okay, doesn't do that. Okay, don't hate this. Give him only one wheat spot. The problem is he probably goes... Let's go 8, 11, 4 or 3, 11, 4. I think we have to take 6, 3, 4. That just pairs way too well for him. Yeah, really 4-star hand here. He's going to have a great expansion spot. We are in a little bit of a pickle here, I think. I don't hate building the 5-4 and the wood ports all the way over here. I kind of like 9-4-2 as well. Alright, let's build to 9-4-2. And then I think 9-5-10. Build here. He might go 8-4-11 down this way, which I think is his best play. And then what do we do in that situation? So if he goes 8-4-11 points left, then I think maybe we build to 9-4-2. I don't hate getting... Okay. So I think... Okay, we just got to win this race, and we're a brick and a wood ahead of him. But we're a sheep and a wheat behind. Okay, there's a brick. So he needs 2 wood and 2 bricks still. So he needs 2 8s and 2 5s to get this spot. Okay, that's a great roll for us. We needed the wheat and he didn't. Now we're just a 5 away. So I think, yeah. Sorry, a 5 and a 6. We don't have any triple rolls, of course. Nice. Perfect. Alright, let's just take this spot early. He rolled the early 7. So hopefully he doesn't get a back-to-back 7 here. What's he got? He's got... Okay, he's going to build to 8-4. That's a good play. Let's put in the 6 or, doesn't really matter. Great, would love a dev here. Perfect. Perfect hand here, it's looking good to start. Let's try and double up our wheat. The Yop is great here. Year of plenty for my friends unfamiliar with the Catan lingo. YOP. Okay, and do we just take the settle? No. I think we keep this Yop for Yeah, that's tough. The 6 hasn't or the 10 hasn't rolled yet. But oh well. Great. That worked out, and I think we're just gonna be blocking this 4 all game. Okay, now the 10 rolls. I think we hold here for the city. And what are we sitting here? Are we sitting 6-3-4? I'm actually wondering if we... I don't love porting this early. And we've only hit 1 9, is that right? Oh, he stole a brick, so we've hit 2 9s. Alright, let's actually take the settle here. And the reason is now the 4 is already a city roll. And there we go, there's a 10. So now we're just looking for a 4 here. A 3, I pop a dev, and then we're still looking at a 4. Okay, that might have been one of the... That's probably the worst roll we could have gotten. Because now we are possibly 7ing out. Wow, okay. What do we do here? Would have loved a wheat roll. Let's maybe... Never a bad idea to get to a 3-1. So I think that's exactly what we're going to do here. Let's get to a 3-for-1. And this hurts, but I can't really risk 7ing out here, and there hasn't been a 7 for a bit. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly why we do that. Mono is a great pull. I think he's got a good amount of ore, and he's going to import it as well, yeah. So a 10 now, we're just monoing ore, which is good. Would love a 4. I think there's not been many 4s, and now would be a perfect time for a 4. So he doesn't have a knight, which is good for us. That is quite good. Where are we building to after? Maybe 5-4. Okay, 5-4. Looks good. Nice, perfect block. Love it, love it. Okay, how much ore does he have? Not enough for a city. Alright, let's just buy a dev and settle here then. Wow. Alright, well, we can't get a knight this game, unfortunately. But that is... Alright. These are good devs still. Okay. I think we just take the city here. The question is, what do we city? And I gotta think it's the 6-3-4. Because then our 4's already online, right? We get 2 wheat from that. Alright, let's take this city. But now our 4 sets us up for the next turn and the future turns. And now the 3 is deadly too, right? So we're bringing the 3 into the game. There we go. I mean, that's a perfect example of why we city 6-3-4 there. Because, I mean, yeah, 5-9-10 is nice, but we already got a lot of wood that we're not using. Okay, he's deving now, which isn't great. Would love an ore roll here. We know his chances of the mono are pretty low because we have one. Okay. Please don't 7 out. Please, please. Okay, that's enormous. And as much as I would love the city, let's buy a dev first because we need knights. Let's buy one more. Okay, this is good. 9, we're set up for the settle. Perfect. That's why I didn't triple dev there, because then I'd be having this hand with 1 less sheep and 1 less wheat. So I'd have 3 wood, 2 brick, and a wheat, and I wouldn't be able to settle. But now my hand is very actionable. Didn't knight there because I didn't want to 7 out. I had 9 cards, and you 7 out at 10 cards. Okay, and then what are we doing here? Let's buy another dev. As much as I would love to mono his ore, I think we are going to be maybe holding the mono for if he gets a big wheat roll. Where's our next spot here? Okay, this is going to be definitely a long road game. Okay, 1-2, 1-2. And then where's my next spot? This wheat. Yeah, I don't hate that. Oh, I just missed. I don't have audio, so because I haven't figured out how to record with my own audio. Or I guess I could just use headphones, but okay. I haven't been keeping track of his hand very well. Okay, looks like he just has a bunch of roads. Let's get to this ore port. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more roads we can build. Wow, he just pulled all knights, huh? So he needs to dev here. And he will. Alright, let's also dev. It is possible he got a knight. Is he going to play it? No. He got the 6. Okay. Or steel is good. I'm being a little indecisive this game. Okay. I was kind of banking on him not having a knight here. And I feel like he would have played it last turn to at least just get army. Okay, and he doesn't. So let's roll. He's probably still got ore. So let's do this. Okay. I was hoping I was going to steal an ore there. That's all right. I think on his wheat roll, we're probably monoing it. Yeah, see how he's porting for wheat here. Okay, and let's do this. And we're out of settlements. So I think we're just going to buy another development card. Road Builder is not bad. Locking down road would be really nice here. Okay, he does have a knight. And that's unfortunate. I think I said I was going to mono, but I don't know if I can now. Does he have ore? He may. But I'm just going to hold. Okay. Now we mono his 2 wheat. We buy a dev. Try and hold on to army. We might lose army here, depending on if he got a knight. He didn't, so let's unblock ourselves. He doesn't have wheat still, so now let's keep the wheat blocked, and that's great for us. 2 roads. Okay, and I just need to build 1 more road, and then I have longest road secured because he won't be able to outbuild me to 15. So have to make sure to keep these 2 roads open. All right, that's great. Let's buy a dev. Knight is perfect. And do we buy another dev here? I think we do. Everything's good at this point. So let's just connect here. And we need 1 more road, and we've got road lockdown. So once you have 15, oh, and this is perfect. He's gonna 7 out here. What will he block? Probably the 4. but I'm just going to use my knight back on him anyway. Steals a brick, not perfect. 4 is perfect. And that's all. We know he doesn't have the mono because we have one. Or we've had both. He's going to maybe build to this. Okay. And let's not play any games here. Let's just secure road. And yeah, we're looking good now. If we get one more knight, there's 14 knights in the deck, so if we play 7, it's not possible for him to pass us. And that's what it looks like he might be going for. What does he have? I actually really need sheep here. Do I dev? I think so. Yeah, perfect. Alright, so we pretty much got the game. It's very difficult to win without road or army. So we just secured both, and this game is pretty much over. Let's buy another dev because now it's just good stuff, except road builder. That actually immediately disproven. It's not just good stuff. Okay, he's got wheat. I'm somewhat inclined to. Okay, he resigns. Good game. Drop. That one went pretty well. Here are the dice. The 6 was a little lackluster, and the 8 was pretty good, but other than that, nothing abnormal. Some stats. Yeah, good first game, everybody. Let's see where our ranking is now. Oh, where am I? Oh, this is 4-player. Oops. Okay, 1v1. We are 13. I think we were just 14. And I did just buy the lowest membership so that there's no ads on the side because those were pretty ugly. Alright, let's play another one. Nice. Right into it. Don't have to edit that one. Great. How's everybody doing? I hope wonderful. Okay. So let's see what he takes first. I want to say this is a good board for second. Usually boards that are very like sparse or like not sparse, that might not be the right word. When the materials are spread out a lot, like sheep here, brick, wheat here, and here. These games usually favor the second person because the first person to settle is way more favored if they get spots that pair really well with a lot of other places, right? So if there's only one spot that has a diversity of options to settle on, as I say that, okay. So he needs orange sheep here. Oh, all right. Where's Brickport? Okay, Brickport's in a bad spot. He's going to go here if I don't. So I'm thinking 834 built 693 right away. And then 6311. So let's do that. He could play without sheep and play 693, but I just get way too much space if he does that. So I'm not, I would not be upset by that. Okay, let's do this. I like the coordinated threes. Sheep and wheat are almost always used together, or they're used in settlements and devs together. So if you're getting a sheep, you want a wheat. I guess is a better way to say that. So coordinated threes is nice. This setup is not super blockable. Okay. What is he? I kind of don't get. Oh, I messed that up. He was not looking for sheep and ore. That's a mistake by me. He was looking for brick and ore. And he was going to get it regardless, so. Oops. Okay, nice. It's a good start. We're just going to build out to here, like we had said. Looking for a 3 here. Okay, I think we just settle here. He's rolled 2 7s already. Nice. Love it. And do we buy a dev? I think so. I mean, we want to keep this 9 blocked. I would love the city. All right, let's buy nice. Nice. Perfect. So if he settles now, we're going to probably... Okay, city, we're probably going to knight him here. By doing this. Getting an ore is good. We're an ore roll away from the city. Do I buy another knight? Is the question on my mind. And I think... Let's hold for 1 turn. Nice. Perfect. Let's wow, it's kind of hard to block him. All right. Let's city this up. Moves it, rolls a 7 immediately. That's not super cool, but we still have a wheat in hand, so we can still buy a dev. VP is really bad here. You don't want to be pulling VPs early for this exact reason. A knight would have been twice as good. To get it off. Oh my gosh, double VP is super unfortunate. Okay, where to next? I imagine it's got to be up here, taking space. And let's city this up too. I do love a double brick, but I think more importantly is double sheep. Doubling our sheep because we have a lot of wood and ore, or wheat and ore. That's really good. Discarding brick and ore. Oops, what did I just do? Okay. And I think that's a bad block. I don't know what his better block was, but... Alright, let's keep it on his wheat. No knight is good. Hopefully it's a VP and not a mono. Alright. A 3 is so money right now. Wow, lots of ore rolls. 6 is pretty good too. Do we take a 3rd city? Do we just settle and take production? I don't know if we settle here. I don't know if I want to be porting for a sheep. Well, that could be a mistake. That's maybe a mistake. But let's see how it plays out. Okay. Greatly rewarded for what was possibly a misplay. And now we're just sitting pretty. We're in a great spot. Don't want to play this knight. We're already a knight ahead, which means... okay, let's do this. And let's go to this ore port. We're already a knight ahead, which means we don't need to be playing aggressive knights here. Aggressive knight is when the enemy's already blocked. So it'd be like if I knighted right now. It's the name suggests it's aggressive by nature in the way that okay, I'm at 9 cards. I take this other city? I think I do. Yeah, why not? And I think we want to make our way down to this 3-for-1. Yeah, so an aggressive knight is good if you want to get ahead in army. But I'm already ahead. I'm already one knight ahead, so I'm not worried about falling behind here. Okay, and that 7 might be okay for us because we actually wanted it on the 9 and not the 10. Both are good blocks, but okay, let's hold here. Wow. We just have so much production here. Let's not take the settlement here. Let's do this. Well, let's do it. Okay, whatever. I think this 3-for-1 is going to be better than the ore port that's more flexible, just so we can get the other settlement down. He's going to take road, but I'm already at 13 points. I'm going to settle 2 settles away. And this is exactly why we hit the 3-for-1 instead of the ore port, because it's just more flexible. And now we are at 14 points with army. So let's just set up for our last settlement. Yeah, and the ore port barely even comes into play. He resigns. GG. Okay. Solid first 2 games. Kind of a little weird dice here. 8 was good. Dev cards, yeah, we pulled 2 VPs. Even pulling 2 early VPs, we pulled that win out pretty well. Okay. He's just too far behind on army. I mean, he didn't buy enough devs. Maybe didn't hit his rolls very well either, having only 5 9s. Whereas it was his wheat roll, so he's just stuck with brick and ore a lot. And yeah, let's get into another one. All right, game instantly. Okay. Did he take 6 9 10? I feel like you have to take 6 9 10 here. Oh, he might be looking at 6 10 5 actually. That's pretty good. Yeah, 6 10 5. Ooh. I don't know. I don't know, man. Wheatport is in the worst spot. Okay, he's gonna take 6 5 11, I guess. Let's just do this. Do we point to a port? I think so. I think we want to be... I think we want this to be a big port game. And then 12 war is not doing much for us. So let's go up here. It's hard to not go 6 5 11, I think, here. I guess 6 3 4. Wow, no brick. Okay, that's fine. I think then we're gonna go here. It's got lots of all right. He's got lots of wheat and ore. I think we get on this 3 right away. We might get 7 pretty quickly. But let's just take space. I mean, Yeah, let's take space here. The main thing is we don't want him to be stealing a brick. Hopefully he didn't get a road builder or anything. There's an 8. He just wanted the coordinated 8s. I don't know if that was right. Because I'm just going to get so much production so fast. Yeah, he might get a city up. But, okay, I already got 2 new settles down. Here's a 7. And you block the 6 here, I guess. Hopefully we get a 7 soon. 10 is good. Or 3, sorry, not 10. 10 is also good for us, but... Okay, now we block his sheep, I think. Where do we block the ore? Alright, let's block the ore. Does he have a knight? He does. Puts it right back on the brick. And let's also pull a dev here. Yop is so beautiful. 2 games where we've gotten... Wow, he gets Road Builder, which is incredibly lucky as well. Because he was not getting... Right, and let's just sit here. No funny business. 6, 9, 10 is probably good. 9, 10, 5 is good as well. But we've got a lot of wheat and sheep. So let's get more brick and wood. 3, 9, 11 would have been interesting, but I think 6, 9, 10 is just way too good of a city to not take it. Knight is great. We can maybe get some good knight pressure the rest of the game. Okay, looking for a 6 here. Nice. Perfect. Okay, and now we take this 3 for 1, and we're becoming a little bit unstoppable here. What's our next build? Maybe 9-4-2. Good, keep that blocked. Let's actually do this. Let's buy a dev. Okay, VP, not my favorite in this spot, but don't hate it. Could be worse. And let's keep these devs going, because if we could keep sustained knight pressure and he's gonna 7 out with 6 cards to discard, that's good for us. And guess where that knight is going, my friend? Right back on the 8 to block it again. So he's gonna have to expend resources here to get a development card. Okay, mono's 5 wheat, but he has no port, so he's just gonna he's gonna just. I mean, that didn't do that much. It was a good mono, but like it was the best option he had, I think, but it didn't do too much for him. Okay, let's get this brick out of our hand. Do we want 6-11 or 6-12? Let's take 6-11. He's gonna knight. I've got one more knight in the back pocket. He's gonna steal both. Sheep is an unfortunate steal. Okay. That's good for us. Great. Great, 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 great. And as much as I want to settle, I think we have to dev here. We said it before, keeping sustained knight pressure, especially on this 8, is going to be our key to winning, and let's continue to do that. What do we block now? Let's block this 6. Let's see if we can get a sheep block off on him. Don't love losing a brick if he knights here. He gets a 7. It seemed like he maybe didn't get a knight. It does get a brick. It's unfortunate. Don't want to be giving him bricks, but okay. That's good. And now I think we take the settle because we can't dev even if we wanted to. Gets the knight, gets a 6 block off. That's super unfortunate. Gets 2 in a row. 3 in a row, man. Oh my gosh. The 6 was just waiting to be blocked to roll, and now he's going to block something else. Gets 3 blocks off. Super unlucky there. Alright, that's a good 7 at least. And blocks the 8. Alright. World balances out. He's going to be porting for a brick again. And we are going to keep the knight pressure up. So here's kind of what I was talking about with aggressive knighting. Now I think we need to play an aggressive knight. Okay, he's really looking for knights here. I think he probably got one. Oh, man. So I played that knight, and it looks ugly because he just got 3 ore. But I'm playing that knight because I want to stay 1 knight ahead. Right? If he had a knight, if he bought a knight and it was tied 3-3, he plays the knight and now he has army. And now he can keep army. I think I'm actually going to... Do I block his ore? No. Just buy another dev. Nice. Let's go back right back on his ore and steal an ore. That's good. Let's hold for a turn. All right. Hopefully we don't get 7 here. Kind of feel it coming, but looking for a city. We're at 12 points. Settles are easy for us. Okay, maybe I should have poured the wood, I guess. But he's, once again, just... He doesn't have much flexibility, so he's going to have to port for that wood. For the wood port. And he used 5 on the settlement. So now he has 2 left over, so he can buy a dev, probably. So that's a little unfortunate, he pulled both monos. But right now we're just looking for a city, or... I'm not going to complain about VPs. That's essentially the same thing as city. Okay, and we have army locked, which is perfect. Once again, just like we saw last game, you can't win without road or army. You can, but very difficult to win without road or army. So at this point, the most you could get is 2 extra VPs from devs. He's going to pull knights, but it's kind of too little too late. I've already got... Okay, of course, now he rolls the 8. Both monos are out. And he's going to keep pulling devs. Desperation. He will pull both road builders, so I can't get too overconfident here. And there's another VP. That's so wonderful. So yeah, he's just too little too late here on getting army. Maybe it was the wheat block there. I'm not certain. And there's the last knight. So he's got 2 VPs, so he's got 9 points. So he has to build... He's at 10 points now. So he has to build 2 more cities and 3 more settles. Or he has to get road. And he does have... I believe he does have 2 road builders. So I need to be careful about losing road here. And it is certainly possible. He's going to probably play one here. He might have a Yop. I can't remember if the second one was played. I know I had the first one. Oh, no. He got a road builder right off the bat. Okay, so he's going to take road here. Maybe. He's going to try and sneak road. Okay, Okay, won't even try and sneak road. He's just going to take it. Okay, that's not awesome. So would love some wood rolls here. All right, 9, 10, 11. 11, huge roll. That is an enormous roll for us. Is that the game? If we don't 7 out, I think it is. I think we get the game here. Oh, we don't have a settle. Okay, that's fine. Let's just keep road here. Let's not get silly. We don't have a settle, so preemptive celebration there. Oops. So let's see what rolls get there. A 5 gets there, a 9 gets there, 11 gets there. And what's he doing? Yeah, he's got his yop. Okay, now all devs are out. So he's at 11 points, 12 points now with an open settle. All we need to do is hit E. Okay, and that's the game if we don't 7 here. Oh, never mind. He's got double road, huh? Okay, let's... If we have the win, we should not be throwing this. We need 2 brick and an ore. Okay, perfect. Nope, can't do that. Alright, we're gonna have to wait again. That's fine. Now we have the game. Wow, he was really close there. I can't believe I almost threw that all away. Alright. GG's. Closer than I would have liked with road and army, but we get there in the end. So GG, Farmer 99. We are 3-0 on the day. Pretty even dice. The 5s were a little bit inflated, but that probably worked to our advantage, having the sheep here. Okay. Good game. Looking at maybe one more. Actually, let's see where our ranking is now. Okay, we're at 11. Nice. 1 win probably puts us to 9. We'll see. I'll get too overzealous here. All right. Good games so far, everybody. We're playing pretty good. We double played, aka we got road and army in 2 games already. That's pretty good. All right. If I go 693, what does he take? I mean, these spots look good. This spot looks good as partner spots for me. So I think I'm gonna do that. He could take 8, 10, 4. I mean, he could play without sheep. Oh, I guess he could play 5, 10, 4, 8, 4, 3. Build to Brickport. That could work for him. Yeah, that would be good. I kind of missed that. If he does that, I might take Brickport. Maybe. If it doesn't do it, just plays the safe option. I like that play from him. That was That feels right. Okay, I'm low on wood. It's crazy to take this, right? I mean, ooh, I like his spot. He's without ore, but all right. Let's try this. Dang. Should have built this way. Oh well. Let's see, maybe I'll get another 3. There's a 6. Do I double rolls? I have a 3 roll. But I'm not gonna go crazy. Okay. I think we take the early city. And let's not lose our wood right off the bat. Let's build out to here. Let's see if we can. Yeah, classic. Instant 7. That's fine. I'm more happy he didn't block the wheat because that's kind of what I was protecting more, or that's what I was more sitting for. Was for that 4 wheat roll. That's great. Another 4 is the city. Boom. And then now we're gonna block him. Let's block him on the wheat. Do we city or do we double dev? I think we're, without him having ore, and he doesn't have a port yet, we're already ahead of him on dev, so I'm not worried about getting chain blocked, if that makes sense. Let's build a road to this 3-for-1, I guess. Don't love losing the wood, but I more just need... yeah, he has to port for the brick. That's not good for him. You know what else is not good is having to port for wheat here, which I think I'm going to have to do. So let's do that. And that is why we do it. Him stealing an ore is abysmal. Maybe we get it back? No. We do get a wheat though, or wood though, which is good for us. We don't want him getting ore because that's kind of where we have a stranglehold on him right now. That 7 is not good. We liked having it on the... Oof. Man. Alright. We are not getting super good rolls for us. Yeah, you could feel it. You could feel it. Let's do this. Steal an ore. Finally get the 4. Is that sheep port bad? I think maybe. No, we've got to port ore for a sheep. Yeah, not playing super well this game, guys. There's the sheep. Finally, now we're missing brick, of course. This one thing that we've been having too much of and caused us to 7 out. Okay. Let's double dev here. No knight's kind of bad. I don't want to be porting because I want the set all nice. Okay. Thought I was going to 7 out there. He's got 1 ore, 2 ore. Let's build here, and let's see how much ore does he have. He has 1 ore here. He hasn't used anything. He's got a second ore here. Okay, let's steal both ores. 3 ores. That feels good. I think that was the right thing to mono. I know we couldn't do anything immediately with it, but I kind of didn't want him to be using that to city. Because once again, that is where we are beating him, is in... Okay, the 8 is not a good block. That was a mistake for me. I shouldn't be blocking that anymore. Doesn't get a knight. That's good. What is a good block? The 6 is not bad now. We are so 4 dependent here. As much as I would love to settle, I think we have to keep deving. And we saw in other games we just got to keep the pressure up. And now that we have a knight, now we settle. He's going to use the knight. Wow, double steal. That's unfortunate. He's going to get a dev out of that. Alright, now I'm not in love with our position. Okay, no knight is good. Alright, and let's keep this pressure up. Wow, 2 in a row. At least he didn't get the ore there. That was really good. He basically got the equivalent of 1 by porting for the wood there. Okay. Oof. 11-5 is really good. Okay, 6 block is good. He's deving like crazy, but see how, like, without any ore, he has to port for it every time. And that's just not... Okay, this is good. No. Is he going to get army here? That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I have to yap for a knight here. Oh my gosh. No knight. Wow. What does he have? Lots of sheep? Is that right? No, he ported. Oh man. Alright, let's get to this 8-3, I think. He's looking for the knight. I just couldn't pull any knights, huh? And now he might get exactly what we've been getting all day, which is the... Okay, wait. Do we mono wheat here? 1, 2, 3. I think maybe. All right, that was a good mono. Definitely take that. Okay, and he might have the mono back. But yeah, he has to play the knight. And now he's got to keep playing knights, so even if he has the mono, he can't get his stuff back. Let's do this. As much as I would love to settle, I have to keep deving. Wow, keep getting VPs. Okay, he doesn't have a knight. Sack luck, he says. I wish I could tell you what that means. I think he just meant luck in general. Let's just secure army here. Okay, he's gonna buy a dev. And if he can buy 2 now, what does he need? This 5. He needs sheep for devs. Okay, he gets a knight. That's not good. Hopefully he can't buy a dev. He can't. Now he can. This is tense. Okay. No knight is great. And we should be winning now. He said, yeah, BS. Alright, man. And now he's just porting for cities. Whereas we can just kind of sit pretty. GG. You want to say luck, but he pulled a lot of devs. And he got his double 5 a lot. Alright. We played good there, I think. That was good. We kind of didn't waste resources, I think, which is a good sign. I mean, we almost never 4 for 1 because we got the early 3 for 1, and we way outproduced him. Yeah, and he was stuck fighting army. I mean, he wasn't stuck fighting army, but he decided to fight army, and he's just spending all of his resources, and he porting 4 sheep for ores over and over and over, when all he has is this 3 ore. So he's never able to get a city up. Stuck with 5 settles. He got his 2 devs. And let's see. I think, did I have both monos? Yes. Yeah, I stole 3 ore from him. That was huge. He couldn't city. I think that kind of cut him off from the rest of the game. All right. So that was that. It was 4 games. We went 4-0 today. Good work. Let's check the leaderboards. See where we're at. Number 9 in Colorado. Woohoo! All right. Good work, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. I was thinking of doing a simultaneous Catan and bullet chest video soon. So if that sounds interesting, I don't know, let me know. My roommates suggested it, so shout out to them. And yeah, we're at 67.1. I think that's the highest win rate in the top 50. Number 50 is 70 on the dot. So we have a good win rate. We're playing well lately. And hopefully we keep this going. But that's all from me for now. I hope everyone has a good rest of their day. And you all take care. Bye-bye.